What was once a futuristic amenity is now a necessity in every child's life. The internet is a fundamental tool for projects, assignments, and research. In some parts of the state, it's taken the place of a classroom.
This is a media generation growing up in front of us right now. When I was a child, we barely had television. But now not to have internet access is living in the dark ages. Certainly it's a fallback for these kids. They need to have it.
Just for informational purposes. It seems that that's where children, where everyone, for that matter, including myself, goes for information nowadays.
A lot of the research that the kids do is on the internet. Internet can be good or bad, as with anything else, but they do a lot of research, they do their projects, they do the graphing, especially when they're submitting their science fair projects. They need research, and if they have no access, we don't go to the library anymore. So where else are they going to get the information to be successful in that arena?
Everybody's a Teacher is an initiative that we feel really strongly about, and we know that for our kids to get access to every educational tool that they can use to be successful, the internet is a really critical tool for them to have. So we feel real strongly about that. It levels the playing field for so many kids that don't have that gateway access.
A lot of our girls participate in virtual education, which is critically important, particularly for children who need remediation or children who are actually advanced and aren't able to get that opportunity in their school. So access to the internet is very important.
I think that we have seen what the internet can do regarding our children's ability to access information, to learn things. More importantly, the family's access to the internet for things like the Florida Kid Care program. We have online application, we have access to the accounts for the families to be able to make sure that they're keeping their accounts current. There's just so many things that we all just do with the internet that I think every home should be connected to the internet.
The usage of the internet is evident. Research finds that from 2000 to 2009, internet users exploded from 394 million to almost 2 billion. However, much of our nation's population is still without access to the World Wide Web, about 92.6 million people.
One of the largest issues facing the challenge of the digital divide is that you have a generation of parents who didn't grow up with access to this technology, so they need those skills as much as their children do, and probably even more so.
For those families that don't have that access, I think it does limit those kids' ability to gain information and keep up with their peers.
In an effort to bridge the digital divide, Comcast rolled out a new program called Internet Essentials. It provides low-income families the opportunity to purchase broadband internet service for about $10 a month. It also gives these families the opportunity to purchase a computer at an affordable price. The program was introduced to legislators and children's advocates during Children's Week in Tallahassee.
I think Comcast and a lot of the partners that you're working with are going to bring these technologies to these kids who are used to using their cell phones, used to getting information, but they haven't had the home computing opportunities that some of the other kids in your middle class or upper class, or even some of your lower income areas. We have pockets of severe need in this state, and I think this is going to raise the boat for everybody.
It's a tough, competitive world out there. These kids need to, we as parents need to make sure that they have the best tools available to further their education. And a lot of these children need to do research. A lot of them don't have access to a computer at home or even in their local libraries. So they need to have the availability of internet in the home provided by Comcast at a nominal fee that is affordable for a lot of our families. Because many of our families are living below median average income, so it's important that Comcast provide this service.
In order to qualify for Internet Essentials, at least one child needs to be enrolled in the National School Lunch Program. For more information, you can log online or call your local provider. For Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Spiro Canton.